Hello, hi now, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. There is somebody here who is ready to move out of this parking lot, so I don't want to get any kind of distractions. So I'm gonna wait here for a few minutes and breathe. So anyway, I have this jacket on because I am on my uniform from work, so I don't want you to see where I work. It's very important. Don't take risks. So anyway, hi now, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mrs. Lord. Yes, you can call me Mrs. Lord. It was my son's idea to say that because it's catchy, so I'll continue saying it until you get used to me saying it. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Like, share, and comment. You get that out of the way. So with just a little bit continuation to my previous videos that I just uploaded, I'm just going to these are just comfort things that you might want to bring it with you if you're coming. They're not necessary. This is just to have a feel for home when you are here. So firstly is the spices. Food here is pretty much bland. Trust me, my husband is Irish. So the chicken is no spices. So bring your spices with you. So yeah, just buy your, those packet spices that you can buy. Not too much. Throw it 1 or 2 barbecue spices. Throw them in and bring them with you. Yeah, so that you kind of have that feeling of home when you're cooking. They do have, for me coming from Botswana, we share a lot in common with South African food. So we go on to South African shops and buy food that are quite familiar to us. But we do have more streets where you can get West African food spices that you get, but they could come back very expensive to buy. So just throw in things that are dry, not wet spices. Just, yeah, things like that. The other thing is paracetamol. You are allowed to carry a certain number of paracetamol. So here, buying paracetamol is limited. You are only allowed to buy 12 in a packet, and you can't even buy 12. So excuse me. So just make sure that you bring I think it's those containers that has about 50 of them in the container. Just grab them on over the counter and bring them with you, because here paracetamol is very expensive over the counter. You can allow to buy the small little things in a packet, but they have a certain number for you to buy, but you can bring them with you on your suitcase. So just a few of them, because just avoid bringing too much. Excuse me, today I'm talking too much. So just paracetamol, grab them. They can come handy if you have small little kids. You can use those. So another thing that you can bring, is your allergics. Like you can see my eyes, I'm quite allergic, especially during the summer with the flowers and all sorts. I'll be tearing up and I'll be sneezing quite a lot. So you can bring your allergics. I remember when my mom came in to visit, she did bring quite a few allergics for me. So just bring a certain number of allergics that will come handy. So just the comfort, they're not necessary, but you might need them. So the other thing, I have a friend of mine who lives in the UK. She's always say, when you go home, can you bring mayonnaise? Can you believe it? Just wrap it around so that it doesn't break, nice and packaged, and bring it with you, so that when you they do have their own type of mayonnaise here. I have no problem, I eat everything. So but if you have sort of a comfort food that you like, you can bring. Just avoid bringing wet food or things like fish and stuff like that. Just avoid this. So yeah, that's things. And then I'm gonna go on and talk about things that you are not allowed to bring. Avoid certain food, avoid the dry food, avoid food like fish that they would open up your bag and they're like, whoo, what is that? We love them though. You can, I know I did have had to sneak in mopani. Some of you guys eat mopani worm. If you are from the south, if you know, you know. So, but if it's not allowed, you can sneak them in, but just make sure that you avoid those kind of food, dry food. Yeah. So the other thing that I can advise when you are packing your stuff, avoid packing too much medication that cannot be explained. If it's too much, you have to have a prescription from your doctor that says that this person is allowed to travel with this medication. So not too much, just enough for you to explain yourself why you need those medication. Okay, so also avoid too much stuff. Too many, as in too much clothes, especially summer clothes, because summer here is very limited. So it's only about maybe 3 months. It's not even 3 months. Just avoid too much clothes. Especially like I said, summer clothes. Winter clothes, make sure that you wrap up well. And yeah, but my sincere advice, especially when it comes to summer clothes, just bring just the basic 1, 2, 3 items, because you can after time you can buy more here. There's always clothes to buy. Avoid bringing too much stuff. When I came into Ireland, I think I might have brought 2 suitcases, and I can't even tell you where are those clothes right now. So I always wish I could have just left them home, so that when I go home I reuse them. So avoid bringing too much clothes. Anyway, thank you so much for your comments, your sharing my videos. I appreciate it. For returning subscribers, thank you so much. I have to go. One of my colleagues is here. Take care. Bye.
We talk on the phone.